Think you know how big animals can get? Think again. Some creatures out there are so massive, so unexpectedly enormous, they make elephants look average. From giant birds that could crush with a glance to rabbits the size of dogs, these aren't myths or exaggerations. They're real. And the closer you look, the more unbelievable it gets. Here are 15 animals that are way bigger than you ever imagined. Number 15. Giant bears. We begin with a true prehistoric giant, the short-faced bear. These enormous bears lived in North and South America from about 1.8 million years ago until around 11,000 years ago. They were called short-faced because their snouts were much shorter than those of modern bears, giving them a strong and powerful look. In terms of size, they were incredible. Standing upright, they could reach between 11 and 12 feet tall and had an arm reach of about 14 feet. That is taller than a basketball hoop. The largest one ever discovered was estimated to weigh around 3,500 pounds. For comparison, the heaviest polar bear ever recorded weighed about 2,200 pounds. Scientists are not completely sure about their diet. Some believe they were hyper-carnivores, eating up to 35 pounds of meat each day. Others think they were more like modern bears, eating both plants and meat. Either way, they clearly found enough food to keep their massive bodies going. Just imagine it. A bear taller than most ceilings and heavier than a small car, walking through the wild. Meeting one of these would have been terrifying. 14. Lions. Next is the ruler of the grasslands, the lion. Known as the king of the jungle, this powerful predator lives mainly on the grassy plains, savannas, and shrublands of Africa. A small population also survives in India. Lions are fearless hunters and have no natural predators that challenge them. Male lions are larger than females. They can grow to almost 7 feet in length, stand about 4 feet tall at the shoulder, and weigh as much as 500 pounds. What makes them even more impressive is that they are the only wildcats that live in groups. These groups are called prides. A pride usually has one dominant male and several females, with the females doing most of the hunting for everyone. Lions are strong, fast, and work as a team. Their coordinated hunting allows them to bring down prey much larger than themselves, from zebras to buffalo. Seeing them in the wild is an unforgettable experience. What about you? What is the biggest animal you have ever seen in real life? Let us know in the comments. 13. Southern elephant seal. At number 2 is a giant of the ocean, the southern elephant seal. These are the largest seals in the world, and also one of the largest marine mammals alive today. They get their name from both their enormous size and the large trunk-like nose, called a proboscis, that the adult males have. They use this nose to make loud, roaring sounds, especially during the breeding season. One famous southern elephant seal was named Manazo. He lived at the Enoshima Aquarium in Japan from the time he was 6 months old until his death in the year 2005 at the age of 11. Manazo became famous after a popular internet meme showed him holding a blue bucket and smiling at the camera. These seals are truly massive. Manazo weighed around 2 tons and measured about 15 feet long. In the wild, adult males can be even bigger, using their size and strength to compete for mates. Despite their bulk, they are excellent swimmers and spend most of their lives in the water, diving deep to hunt for fish and squid. Manazo's playful personality made him loved by many, and since his passing, he has been remembered in art and music. His story shows that even the largest animals can touch hearts all over the world. 12. Komodo Dragon. This is definitely not the kind of lizard you would want as a pet. The Komodo dragon is the largest living lizard in the world and rules the tropical islands of Indonesia. It is a predator that has earned both fear and respect. An adult Komodo dragon can weigh around 150 pounds, which is about the same as an adult human. When it comes to length, they easily outmatch us. Male Komodo dragons can grow to about 8.5 feet long, while females average around 7.5 feet. Like other monitor lizards, the Komodo dragon is venomous. Its bite delivers toxins that lower blood pressure, cause massive bleeding, and prevent clotting. To make matters worse, its saliva contains dangerous bacteria that can cause deadly infections in its prey. They are also surprisingly fast for their size. Once they decide to attack, most prey animals have no chance of escape. Watching a Komodo dragon in action is like seeing a living dinosaur at work. Powerful, ancient, and unstoppable. 11. Hippopotamus. Meet the hippopotamus, one of Africa's most powerful and unpredictable giants. The name comes from ancient Greek and means river horse, but if you have ever seen one in real life, you know it is far closer to a tank than a horse. Hippos spend most of their day in rivers, lakes, and wetlands across sub-Saharan Africa, resting in the water to keep their skin cool under the hot sun. When the evening comes, they leave the water and quietly graze on grass, sometimes eating more than 50 kilograms in a single night. Hippos are the third largest land mammals after elephants and white rhinos. Adult males can weigh anywhere from 1.6 to 3.2 metric tons, with the largest reaching close to 4.5 tons. Females are smaller, but can still weigh up to 3,000 pounds. They measure between 10.5 and 16.5 feet from nose to tail and stand around 5 feet tall at the shoulder. Their wide, barrel-shaped bodies, short legs, and almost hairless skin give them a unique look. One of their most striking features is their mouth. A hippo can open its jaws nearly 180 degrees, revealing huge canine teeth that can grow up to 20 inches long. Those teeth are not just for show. Hippos have a bite force nearly 3 times stronger than that of a lion. Despite their bulk, they are surprisingly fast, able to run at speeds of up to 22 miles per hour for short distances. At full speed, all 4 of their feet can lift off the ground, creating a strange galloping motion. Do not be fooled by their calm appearance when lounging in the water. Hippos are among the most dangerous animals in Africa. They are extremely territorial in the water and can become aggressive with little warning. Many incidents happen because people underestimate just how fast they can move or how fiercely they defend their space. With their massive size, powerful bite, and unpredictable nature, the hippopotamus is a reminder that some of the most dangerous animals are not always the ones with claws or sharp teeth hidden away in the jungle. Sometimes they are right there in the open water, looking almost peaceful, until they are not. Leaving the warm rivers and lakes of Africa, we head to the wide open grasslands of North America, where another massive and iconic animal roams. It may not live in the water like the hippo, but it commands just as much respect on land. This is the largest mammal in North America, a creature so powerful and unpredictable that even experienced wildlife photographers keep their distance. 10. Bison. The bison is a true symbol of the American wilderness. These huge animals once roamed in the tens of millions, shaping the grasslands alongside the people who lived there. Today, They can still be found in protected parks and reserves, but their presence is no less impressive. Male bison, called bulls, can weigh up to 2,000 pounds and stand about 6 feet tall at the shoulder. Females, called cows, are smaller but still weigh close to 1,000 pounds and stand between 4 and 5 feet tall. Even their calves are big. Newborn bison weigh around 70 pounds at birth. They are born with a reddish coat, earning them the nickname red dogs, which slowly changes to dark brown as they grow. One of the bison's most distinctive features is the large hump over its shoulders, powered by strong muscles that help it plow through snow or dig into the ground. Their sharp, curved horns can be used for defense or dominance displays. While they usually appear calm, their mood can change quickly. You can often tell by looking at their tail. If it hangs down and swishes naturally, they are relaxed. If it sticks straight up, that is a clear warning sign. Bison can run at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour and can turn suddenly, making them much faster and more agile than their size suggests. Every year, accidents happen because people get too close, forgetting that these are still wild animals. The safest way to appreciate a bison is from a distance, watching them graze and move across the plains, just as they have for thousands of years. 9. Saltwater crocodile. From the open plains of North America, we now move to the warm coastal waters of Asia and Australia, where a reptile older than the dinosaurs still reigns. The saltwater crocodile is the largest living reptile on Earth, and it is as dangerous as it is massive. These giants can weigh up to 2,200 pounds and grow to an astonishing 17 feet in length, with some exceptional individuals reported to be even larger. They live in rivers, estuaries, and coastal waters, often staying almost completely hidden under the surface before launching a sudden, lightning-fast attack. Their bite is one of the most powerful in the animal kingdom. While a human bite can apply about 100 pounds of pressure per square inch, a saltwater crocodile's jaws can slam shut with over 5,000 pounds of pressure per square inch. This crushing power, combined with their ambush skills, makes them apex predators in their environment. Saltwater crocodiles were once hunted almost to extinction for their valuable skins. Protection laws introduced in the 1970s allowed their numbers to recover, and today they are thriving in many regions. Just take a look at this massive saltwater crocodile filmed in Port Blair, India. A living reminder that these animals are not just statistics on paper. Seeing one up close, even through a screen, is enough to make you appreciate their size and raw power. Whether in Australia, Indonesia, or the Indian coastline, the saltwater crocodile's presence is a reminder that some predators have survived for millions of years simply because they are perfectly built for what they do. 8. Harpy Eagle. Just a reminder that the Harpy Eagle is probably the most dominant bird on our planet. Imagine a bird that stands 3 feet tall and spreads its wings to 7 feet. That is like having Shaquille O'Neal flying overhead sideways. These forest titans are true rulers of the canopy. The Harpy Eagle is one of the largest raptors, with females weighing up to 20 pounds and measuring around 40 inches long, with a wingspan of about 6 feet. Their wings are broad and short, perfect for weaving through dense tropical trees. Here's the jaw-dropping part. Their talons are immense, 4 to 5 inches long, as big as a grizzly bear's claws. With those, they can grip and lift prey up to their own weight. Imagine a powerful grip twice as strong as a dog's bite, enough to crush a human skull. These are no ordinary claws. Harpy eagles don't hunt small rodents or birds. They go for the big ones. howler monkeys, spider monkeys, sloths, even porcupines or young deer. Sloths make up the majority of their diet, while monkeys can account for more than a third. And they are precise hunters. They perch quietly in the rainforest canopy, watching, waiting, and then strike in a burst of speed and strength. They are agile in flight, weaving through branches with power and stealth. Do not joke with the Harpy Eagle. With a 7-foot wingspan, 4-inch talons, and the ability to tackle sloths and monkeys, it stands among nature's greatest aerial predators. 7. Gray wolves. From the rainforest canopy where the Harpy Eagle rules the skies, we move down to the forests, mountains, and tundras where another skilled hunter works in teams. The gray wolf is the largest wild member of the dog family and one of the most respected predators in the animal kingdom. Once, gray wolves were the most widely distributed mammals on Earth, roaming across North America, Europe, Asia, and parts of the Middle East. Today, their range is smaller due to habitat loss and hunting, but conservation programs have helped their numbers grow again in some areas. Male gray wolves can grow up to 6.5 feet from nose to tail and weigh as much as 200 pounds. Their thick fur keeps them warm in freezing conditions, and their long, strong legs allow them to travel more than 20 miles in a single day when searching for food. Wolves live and hunt in close family groups called packs. A typical pack is led by an alpha male and alpha female, along with their pups and sometimes other relatives. Working together, they can bring down prey much larger than themselves, such as elk, deer, or even moose. They also hunt smaller animals like beavers, rabbits, or rodents when larger prey is scarce. When a wolf makes a big kill, it wastes no time. A single hungry wolf can eat 20 to 30 pounds of meat in one sitting, about the same as a person eating 100 hamburgers at once. The gray wolf's intelligence, teamwork, and endurance make it one of nature's finest hunters. Watching a pack in action is a reminder that the wild still holds stories of survival, family, and strength. 6. Moose. From the cooperative hunting of the gray wolf, we move to one of the largest animals they sometimes dare to challenge, the mighty moose. Standing tall and broad-shouldered, the moose is the largest member of the deer family and one of the most iconic creatures of the northern wilderness. Moose live in the cooler forests of North America, Europe, and Asia, often close to lakes, rivers, and streams where they can feed on aquatic plants. An adult male, called a bull, can weigh between 1,100 and 1,500 pounds and stand about 7.5 feet tall at the shoulder. Add the height of their head and huge antlers, and they can tower more than 10 feet. Those antlers can spread up to 6 feet across and are shed and regrow each year. For such a large animal, the moose is surprisingly fast and agile. They can run at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour and swim for several miles without tiring. Their long legs help them move easily through deep snow and wetlands where other animals would struggle. Despite their calm appearance, moose are not to be underestimated. They can become aggressive during spring when protecting their young, in autumn during the mating season, or in winter when food is scarce. Their sheer size makes them a serious hazard on roads in moose country, as a collision can be devastating for both the animal and the vehicle. Powerful, majestic, and unpredictable, the moose is a true symbol of the untamed northern wilderness and a reminder that size alone can command respect. 5. Clydesdales. From the wild and unpredictable power of the moose, we move to another giant, one that has been a loyal partner to humans for centuries. Meet the Clydesdale, one of the largest and most majestic horse breeds in the world. Originally bred in Scotland, Clydesdales were designed for hard work. Farmers used them to plow fields, haul heavy loads, and even pull logs from forests. Their strength and steady nature also made them a favorite choice as war horses in the days when battles were fought on horseback. A full-grown Clydesdale can stand more than 6 feet tall at the shoulder and weigh between 1,800 and 2,000 pounds. One of their most striking features is their enormous hooves, which can be nearly 2 feet wide, with each horseshoe weighing about 5 pounds. Even as newborns, Clydesdales are impressive. Foals often weigh around 180 pounds at birth. Their strength is legendary. A single Clydesdale can pull as much as 8,000 pounds for short distances, and they can comfortably pull a loaded carriage for hours at a time. Despite their size, they are known for their gentle and calm personalities, which is why they are often used in parades and public events. With their feathered legs, towering height, and incredible power, the Clydesdale is a living example of beauty, strength, and grace working together, a reminder that giants are not always wild and dangerous, but can also be noble and kind. 4. Japanese spider crab. From the powerful stride of the Clydesdales, we now head beneath the waves to meet a creature that looks like it belongs in a science fiction movie. The Japanese spider crab is not only the largest crab in the world, but also one of the most striking animals you will ever see. Living in the deep waters around Japan, these crabs can have a leg span of up to 12 feet from the tip of one claw to the other. Their bodies, though much smaller than their legs, can still grow to over 16 inches across, and a fully grown individual can weigh more than 40 pounds. When you see one stretched out, it is hard to believe you are looking at a real animal and not some deep-sea monster. Japanese spider crabs are scavengers, feeding on dead fish, shellfish, and plant matter that sink to the ocean floor. This role makes them an important part of the marine ecosystem, helping to keep the seabed clean. Despite their intimidating appearance, they are not known to be aggressive toward humans. They live in depths of around 500 to 1,000 feet, and their long legs help them move efficiently across the uneven ocean floor. They can live for up to 100 years, making them one of the longest-living crab species. Seeing a Japanese spider crab in motion is both eerie and fascinating. With its long, spindly legs and alien-like movements, it is a reminder that the ocean is still home to creatures that can truly surprise us. 3. Andian Condor. From the depths of the ocean, where the blue whale reigns, we now rise into the highest skies of South America to meet one of the largest flying birds in the world, the Andian Condor. This incredible bird soars over the Andes Mountains and along the Pacific coasts of South America, using the power of the wind to travel for hours without a single wing beat. The Andian Condor has an enormous wingspan that can reach up to 10.5 feet, the longest of any living bird. Its body length can be between 3 and 4 feet, and it can weigh as much as 33 pounds. Males are mostly black with a white ruff of feathers around the neck and striking white patches on the wings. Their heads and necks are bare, which helps keep them clean while feeding, and can change color when the bird is excited or stressed. Andian condors are scavengers, not hunters. They rely on their sharp eyesight to spot the carcasses of large animals such as deer, llamas, or livestock from great distances. Once they locate food, they glide in on the warm air currents and feed, playing an important role in keeping their ecosystem healthy by cleaning up carrion. Thanks to their long, broad wings, Andian condors can soar for hours, covering hundreds of miles in a single day without much effort. They are among the longest-living bird species, surviving for up to 50 years in the wild, and even longer in captivity, with some living past 70. Sadly, Andian condor populations have declined due to habitat loss, poisoning, and other human threats. Conservation programs are working to protect them and ensure that future generations can witness their awe-inspiring flight over the mountains. Majestic, enduring, and perfectly adapted to life in the skies, the Andian condor remains one of the most powerful symbols of freedom in the animal kingdom. 2. Ocean sunfish, Mola mola. From soaring giants in the sky to gentle giants in the sea, meet the ocean sunfish, one of the most unexpected oversized animals on our planet. This fish is massive. Ocean sunfish can weigh up to 2.5 tons, which is about the weight of a small car or an SUV. Some exceptional specimens have tipped the scales at over 5,000 pounds, making them the heaviest bony fish in the world. In length, they can grow to around 10 feet long, with their body shape extending up to 14 feet when you include the top-to-bottom fins. Despite their size, ocean sunfish are surprisingly fragile-looking. Their bodies are flattened side to side, and they swim using a unique structure called a clivus, a rudder formed from fused dorsal and anal fin rays since they lack a proper tail. Ocean sunfish feed mostly on small prey, like jellyfish, squid, crustaceans, and tiny fish. Jellyfish make up only about 15% of their diet. These giants get covered in parasites. To cope, they float near the surface on their sides and invite cleaning fish or seabirds to nibble the parasites off. Sometimes they even leap out of the water, trying to shake them free. Females are also incredible reproducers. They can release up to 300 million eggs at a time, more than any other known vertebrate. Topping our list is an animal that will probably make you do a double take. From a distance, you might think it is a medium-sized dog resting in the grass, but get a closer look, and you will realize it is actually a rabbit. A rabbit so big it could fill an entire basket on its own. This is the Flemish giant, the largest breed of domestic rabbit in the world. The Flemish giant can grow to more than 2.5 feet in length and weigh between 15 and 20 pounds, with some exceptional individuals reaching well over that. Their long ears can measure up to 8 inches, and their thick, soft fur comes in a variety of colors. These rabbits were originally bred in Belgium for meat and fur, but over time they became popular as show animals and family pets. Despite their size, Flemish giants are known for being gentle and calm. They often enjoy being handled and can even be litter-trained, making them surprisingly good indoor companions. However, their size means they need more space, more food, and more care than the average rabbit. They have hearty appetites, eating large amounts of hay, fresh vegetables, and pellets every day. One interesting habit they share with all rabbits is coprophagy, eating their own soft droppings. This might sound strange, but it allows them to redigest nutrients and get the most from their plant-based diet. Seeing a Flemish giant for the first time is unforgettable. Their size challenges our idea of what a rabbit should be, and their calm, friendly nature makes them even more surprising. They may be gentle giants, but they are still giants. And that is why the Flemish giant rabbit claims the #1 spot on our list. So there you have it. 15 incredible animals that turned out to be way bigger than most of us ever imagined. From the depths of the ocean to the peaks of the Andes, and from gentle giants to fierce predators, Each one proves that nature is full of surprises. Which of these animals amazed you the most? Let us know, and remember to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible wildlife stories.